Apologize for all this that happened. So YouTube just put the shit out there. It says top fans. Why put on JD's chat window and they put on my chat window? The fuck you put on my chat window for, YouTube? My ass to have that on my chat window. JD ain't asked to have that on his chat window either. Why'd you put it there? Why the fuck you put it there? No, I don't want this on my chat window. Get this shit off. Yeah. Phone calls are hectic. This happened after the Thomas got fucked up. Because of the whatchamacallit that's there. Supposed to happen on the internet. They couldn't see why and they know why they had let it. Because that Sammy Davis Jr. shit, I had to take chances with. I was calling Walmart. I had the computer desk on added to the cart. Try to add that computer chair to the cart. The gaming chair, it's a 400-pound computer chair. Try to add it in, but they were like out of stock. But they went to restock on these 400-pound John Pony gaming computer chairs. Go straight to the type computer chair. Right, computer chair. You find this bad boy. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, that thing was only 3 left. See the ones that was out there. Yeah, the actual ones. Yeah, they're out of stock. They're out of stock. My sister told me they had to restock on those John Pony big and tall 400-pound gaming chairs. 400-pound gaming chairs. They had that leather with footrest and lumbar support. So it's gonna take days to restock. Maybe I'll do the raw version of okay, this raw version. Samuel George Davis Jr. was an American singer, actor, comedian, and musician. At 2 years of age, Davis began his career with vaudeville with his father, Sammy Davis Sr. and One Madison Trio, which toured nationally. His film career began in the 1930s. After military service, Davis returned to the trio, and he became a sensation following the Key Night Club performances at Ciro's. By 1951, or 1950s, including one after the Academy Award ceremony with the trio. 1950s. 29 years he lost his eye in a recording artist. Several years later, he converted to Judaism, finding commonalities between the oppression experienced both by Black Americans and Jewish communities. By the late 1950s, he faced a backlash for his involvement with a white woman, and interracial relationships were taboo in the U.S. When interracial marriage was not legalized nationwide until 1967, Davis had a starring role on Broadway in Mr. Wonderful, Cheetah Rivera. But in the 60s, he appeared in the Rat Pack film Ocean's 11. He returned to the stage by the 1960s in a musical adaptation of Clifford Datson's Golden Boy. Davis was nominated for a Tony Award for his performance. Yes, Davis was nominated for a Tony Award for his performance. The show featured the first interracial kiss on Broadway, which was so taboo back in the day. But in the 60s, he had his own TV show, his TV variety show that was titled, which that he named after himself, the Sammy Davis Jr. Show. Yeah, slowed in the late 60s. His biggest hits, Candyman, reached the top of the Billboard Hot 100. Top, yeah, that's where it reaches. The biggest hit that he had to date reached the top of the Billboard Hot 100 charts. But in June of 1972, because I was in the 70s, that was around the summer, and he became a star in Sin City, especially Las Vegas. He earned the nickname that he had from the get-go. He earning himself the nickname of Mr. Show Business. This popularity helped break the race barrier of the segregated entertainment industry. That's what he did. His popularity did help to break. It did help to break that race barrier of popularity. His popularity went there. It just helped break the race barrier from there of the segregated entertainment industry. One day he was on a golf course with Jack Benny. He was asked once that what his handicap, what his handicap was. But handicap, he started asking, he talking about the handicap thing. He just he just he just said this, and he said this, and you know he's like, I'm a one-eyed Negro who was Jewish, and this was to become a signature comment. After reuniting with the likes of Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin in the late 1980s, they toured with them. And Liza Minnelli, intentionally for his death in 1990, he died in debt to the Internal Revenue Service, the IRS, and his estate was the subject of his legal battles after the death of his wife. Davis Jr.'s final album was this country tinged thing called The Closest of Friends. It was out in the 80s. It was a departure of his usual musical style that he had. Davis was awarded the Spingarn Medal by the NAACP. He was nominated for a Golden Globe Award and a Primetime Emmy Award for his television performances. He was a recipient of the Kennedy Center Honors in 1987, and in 2001, after he died, he posthumously awarded the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. In 2017, that's Liggins, by the way, Davis was inducted into the National Rhythm and Blues Hall of Fame. That's done. So I gave you people all the 12 minutes of what I had to speak on. Don't have to do nothing else. I'm gonna check with you all tomorrow on StreamYard because one of the motherfuckers at YouTube want to keep cutting my shit down. Turn it into a fucking short. Yes, some news. Like look into the cast of Pink Panther. See the cast members, the 1993 cast members of Pink Panther show. Um, John Byner is in it. Matt Brewer, who played the character Pink Panther, Larry Banner's Crazy Legs, R.T. Johnson is Mr. Jaw, Arnold Sting is Catfish, Cat Soucy, who did the voices of Betty DeVille and her twin daughters on Rugrats. She played Donna. Dan Castellaneta is the Buddha Man, and Brian George, if I knew him. This is before his guest appearances on I feel Big Bang Theory. I Feel Bad. It's Brian George. Wallace Shawn, I remember him from She's Out of Control. He plays the little man. Joe Piscopo, who I seen on Saturday Night Live skits, Eddie Murphy. He played the dog father. Just Hornell's Manly Man. Joanne Woolley is Mrs. Julinka. Ruth Buzzy, rest in peace. She plays the witch. Charles Nelson Riley is Jules Parrott. Shul Bernstein is the Eskimo mayor. Hal Rails, the inspector. Kenneth Morris as commissioner. Steve McCall as Johnny Chucklehead. Hamilton Camp, he did the voices on Flintstones Kids. He played as Rupert. Troy Davidson was in there. Willow, portrayed by Jim Cummings. Catherine Cavadini, she played the Thelma character after after a Buzzy, Eddie Deason's the robot, Kevin Michael Richardson is Eric the Red, like Riley Pierce plays he played a character I did not know of. Spartacus, Maurice LaMarche. Maurice LaMarche played the Spartacus character. He was known for doing the voice work. Phil Kaiser, Paige Gosney, Ricky, Nishan Collins, Joe Pesci. He came in after he played. He's like the second Dogfather character after Joe Piscopo. After Joe Piscopo was a regular on Saturday Night Live. Rich Little, Paul Frees, Dave Berry, Mark Miller, Athena Lord, Mel Blanc, rest in peace. Damn, I miss him. He died in 1989. He's one that did the voices for Warner Brothers cartoons that had already been shown on, been out for years. Gene Smart, Nancy Cartwright, who did the voice work on The Simpsons. Jennifer Hale was already in it. She was one that did the voices. Thomas Wilson, Gerard Hernandez, Gerard Graham, he was known for playing the characters. He was in the some movie in the 70s, and then he ended up on Charles Play 2. Danny Mann, Susan Silo, Marie Wendell, Gerard Sarug, and Quan Shepard. Some of the guys we see on there are all deceased. A few of the people that was on there were alive. Sad I couldn't even check these things anyway. I'll catch up with y'all on StreamYard to YouTube. Hope they decide to keep their shit together. Fucking cunts. Alright, I'm gonna go watch all the script before this stream went completely smooth on me. I'm out of here, man. I'll see you on StreamYard. Adios.